Hi guys, it's me again, and as you can see, we're getting ready to do another tutorial. What we're going to do is we're going to be doing a pinks and gold and purple eyeshadow with a ombre lip and a little extra. So, stay tuned and don't forget to like and subscribe. So first thing we're going to do is I am going to take my tattoo color, which I just bought, and for everybody, just to let you know, this is going to be discontinued. I've already got my foundation on, and you're not going to like this, but the Color Tattoo by iStudio Maybelline is no more. This is the Beijing Beauty. I don't know if you guys can see that there. It was for $3.49, and I picked it up at Walgreens, or $3.89, I should say. And there you have it. And what we're going to do is I'm going to take this after I put, ooh, goodness, there goes the bloopers. We're going to put on our e.l.f. primer first for our eyelids because I want this to actually stick. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to go above the eye with it, because I have, of course, I want this to be extra light and want you guys to be able to see this. And in order for that to happen, we have to actually prime our eye. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that the primer doesn't dry on me first before I get it everywhere I want. Once your eye's primed, under and above, and of course, keep getting in the weirdest places. You want to take your Beijing Beauty, and I'm going to use my finger because who has time for any brushes right now? And we're going to take it and we're just going to put it on the upper part of your eye, and this is going to be my base for this. So we're just going to take it and we're going to go across the lid so it makes it like sparkly. As you can see, of course, my wonderful hair is in the way. And I'm going to do that to both sides. And as you can see, it really, really lightens up my eye. And I'm going to do that to the other eye as well. And I want to get it into the corner there, but not up above my actual eye. I don't want to get it too close to the crease either. But if it gets in the crease, that's okay. We can, just get that going. I don't want any further than the bottom here. If you could put your finger there, that's as far as you want it to go. You don't want it here, and you don't want it here, so if you do get any, you might want to use a remover to get it off. Of course, I've got it under my nails. There was a picture of my nails on my Google+, and on my Facebook and my Twitter. As you guys can see, they're still done. Now, once you're done with the color tattoo above the eye, you don't have to put a lot. We're going to take our first color, which is going to be, believe it or not, we're going to be mixing two palettes today. We're going to be taking the LA Colors Magnolia palette, and I'm going to be using the first one out of the palette, which is the white, as you can see there. And I'm just going to take that, and without any water, and I'm just going to put it here towards the eye duct and pull it in. And you just want a little tiny bit right there, because I don't want much color in that area. So I'm going to keep that there to hold it. And then we're going to also go up by the brow bone with this, because this is actually going to be a pain with my bangs in the way. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to pull my bangs back. You're going to have to forgive me. And we're going to put it up by the brow line, right at the arch of the brow. And of course, apparently I didn't pick up enough on the first try. And I'm going to pick it up and actually put it right there, so it makes my brows look a little bit more in depth. And we're going to do the same to this eye. Okay. And there you go. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to start experimenting with the purples. Now we've got the Magnolia palette of LA Colors with the purple. And you guys have seen the secondary purple in it, which is really, really gorgeous. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to draw a line right where the crease is and bring it down to the corner here. A little bit towards your tear duct, but you don't want it all the way into the tear duct. So it's right here is where you stop, and then you just bring it down. And like I said, you want to make sure that it's dark enough. And I'm also going to do it on this end, on this side, so you can see it, because you might be able to see it better. You want it here, and you want to bring it down right along the crease line. Just like that. So it actually gives you that purple highlight. And with hooded eyes, you might want to pick it up. And we're just going to blend it up a bit so you can see it. Because that's the only colors that we're going to put to where you can actually see it. The other ones are just going to be in a blend in. Okay? So it's just like that. That was for the LA Color palette. We're going to be coming back to that because there's the oranges, pink that I want to use. Then we're going to go into the LA Colors other palette, which is Diva. You remember this palette. I did a swatch of it. Well, the second row, the first one is like a dark mauve. I don't know if you can see that. And that's the next color we're going to be using. And I'm going to be picking that up. And I'm going to take that at the end here where I said not to put any color, just before the white towards the tear duct, and you're just going to be placing that little bit of color right there. Because of how dark it is, we don't want it too dark in that area because we still want our eyes to pop. Okay, so it kind of looks like that. I don't know if you guys can see that because it's really, really light. It's right there. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go back into our Magnolia palette, and we're going to be picking up the orange color. Which is this. And you're going to be putting that in the center of the eye. On the lid itself in center. See, I don't know if you could see that on that eye because of the camera being so dark. But we're going to do that as well on this eye. Right in the center. I don't know if you guys can see that. Might have to make the camera a bit darker so you guys can see that. Now, I like that color a bit darker because it doesn't really show up. So I'm going to be adding a second and doubling that color on both lids just so it shows up better. I don't know if you guys could see that, but that's how that looks. It's already blended. Once you go to put it on, you're going to try and blend it with the dark color to the light color, so it kind of gives it an ombre effect. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there it is. And that's all for your eyes that I want to do right now. Now, we're going to take and we're going to do our lips. What we're going to do is we're going to start, and we've all said that our eyeliner is double for lip liners. Well, you guys know that I have the e.l.f. Cosmetics Pearl, and then I have the white end of it. So what I want you to do is I want you to take this, and I just want you to outline your lips And this is kind of, you're going to think this is weird at first because it's not going to really show up on camera except for this like incandescent light. And it's kind of hard to talk while you're doing this. So this is going to give us a pearl color as we go. And I don't want to go outside my lateral lines here. And I'm going to do the bottom. And then I'm going to bring it in a bit to the corners and just in on either side of the bottom and either side of the top. So it looks like that. I know, that looks really funny, right? There's a method to my madness, you'll see. Then we're going to take the LA Colors Hot, my hot pink, which is the fuchsia color, and I'm going to take that and I'm going to go right over that white that you just placed on your lips. And this is going to make it stand out like you wouldn't believe. So you're going to line your lips with your white liner and then go over it with that. So it comes out like that. You also want to do the corners. So it comes out like a fluorescent pink. Now, I've also got, which is an unknown name brand, which I don't even remember. It's just a mauve color. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in the rest of my lips with it. So it blends almost. And they kind of look the same color, but they won't in a minute because we're going to take the Wet n Wild Mega Eyes, which is my signature color, and that's in the fuchsia. And what we're going to do is I'm just going to dip my finger in it. You can use a brush if you want. And you're going to take it and you're just going to touch the center of your lips so it makes it shiny, almost ombre looking. Okay? Then once you are done with that, I want you to take, now I've got Super Glossy, the Creme Brulee from e.l.f. Cosmetics. Upside down. Sorry. Okay? And I'm actually going to take that and I'm going to put that in the center of my lips. So it makes it like a pouty pink lip. It sparkles and shines. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into the LA Colors Diva, and I'm going to pick the darkest color out of the palette, which is the very bottom, which is that very, very dark color. And I'm going to take that, and I'm going to go back to my eyes, and I'm just going to put it at the underneath by the waterline. And we're going to take it halfway. So it kind of gives it that smoky effect. And I'm going to do that on both eyes, because we are definitely not using a liner today. So it gives it that color. Now, I'm going to pick up my, I'm going to try anyway, my CoverGirl Bombshell Mascara, and I'm going to take it and I'm going to use it just on the top of my lashes, because I really don't want people seeing all of that powder residue from when I did my eyeshadow. And we're going to do that on this side as well. On the upper, and then you're going to go underneath. And you're going to want to do the end for the bow eyes, for the doe, my angel eyes I should call them. And if you want, you can hit the bottom, because we have no liner on today, so it won't make our eyes look really closed. And of course, because I had to mess up my hair, I'm going to take my brush and fix my bangs here, because I know I look kind of strange without them. And of course, my bangs are not cooperating today, so I'll just be a second here. And of course, they don't want to stay. They just want to be difficult. But there you have it. Very simple. Just a couple of colors can give you an ombre pouty lip in pink. And then, of course, the eyeshadow with our no liner, our mascara, and then we got our pouty lip in pink. And that's it. I hope you guys like this tutorial. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like it. And I will see you guys soon. And this is my get ready with me, because I'm on my way out to the stores. So I will see you guys later.